Chris Evans says that if there is a future that involves him returning to the MCU and to work again for Marvel Studios, he hopes it's not Captain America. And he personally says that it would be far easier to get him to return as the Human Torch and not Captain America. Multiverse it, boys. So this comes at us from a brand new recent interview that Chris Evans did with MTV, where he was talking about everything going on with his career, of course the recent release of Lightyear, and what he hopes to accomplish in the future. And he was specifically asked about the rumors and of course the return of him as Captain America, because we've heard plenty of things. We've talked about the fact that there is apparently a contract out there to get him back, and there was even rumors that he would be returning as Captain America or even Human Torch in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, where he says, look, if you look at what we've done with Captain America, his story ended. Let's leave it at that. But if they did want to bring him back, it would be far easier to convince him to come back as Human Torch, because there's still a lot that's not finished with that character, those stories and everything there, because Captain America's story is done, Human Torch's isn't. So the multiverse is there, as it's brought up in part of the conversation. And he says, Captain America is precious to me. I guard that. But we need to find something interesting, something new, something alternative, and Human Torch is that. It's different. It was out of my comfort zone. It was something that I was doing that really stuck out to me at the time. And he says all that time ago, he loved doing it. He loved doing those films. It was exciting for him that they were different. And again, if you look back on these films, I still to this day, I hold that the first Fantastic Four film is not god-awful. It has some of that early 2000s comic book cheese, but it works for that film, and it works better than a lot of other films out there at the time. And I do think it's not great, but it's a fun watch. The second one is god-awful, and I never want to watch it again. But the first one, I think you could do something with. And if he wants to come back as Human Torch, yeah, do it. You got the multiverse, it's cracked open. Why not get Chris Evans back to do it? I think people would have loved that. Because personally, to me, there's something there. And I think fans would absolutely explode. Like, you know, it would be one of those celebration moments where the theater erupts. If you don't know about it, here's your multiverse project, and suddenly there's Chris Evans, and somebody, you know, turns and says Cap, and he's like, Johnny? Flame on? You know, the cheers would be absolutely insane.